Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio, the island. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. Alright, let's get right down into the business of what needs to be happening today. And that is, of course, well, it doesn't have to be blue science, but in fact, you know what? No. You know what? No. In fact, you know what? Yes. You know what? Yes. I was just thinking, like, we've got to have some sort of a mechanism in place. How to do what we want to do. And I'm thinking we're gonna have to get blue science up there, right? That's obviously something that we're gonna need to do. We're gonna need to get it all the way up to the lab area. I'm just wondering though, when we do get it to the lab area, which I'm gonna assume, you know, that we're gonna be able to do. Where are we going to go from there? Right? So let's assume that the belt ends up coming all the way up here and we can eventually connect it. How do we deal with that? Like how can we make sure that we have the correct number of resources on the line at any one time? So I was having quite a thought about this actually. And I'm still not entirely sure how we're going to solve it, but there's a couple of things that I'd like to try, and I'm always open to suggestions. So if you've got any ideas on how we can manage to fit, you know, blue and purple science flasks onto these belts, you know, just literally one belt, then I would love to hear your opinion. I really would. I'll take that flask back, and I'll take that flask back as well. Why not? So yeah, I came up with a few ideas, and I don't really want to, you know, talk about them in a you know, a long manner right now, because this is something that I'm gonna have to do in my spare time, and I'm just gonna have to be able to work on it because it's gonna take a long ass time. So let's say that you'll take all the flasks off here, and I mean, my idea was, and I don't know if this is even going to work, right, but we'll take the, I can probably do this in a little bit of a better manner, but we'll take the you know, the flasks, like so, right? We'll do that. We'll set it to filter to these two. And then we need to, you know, give it restrictions. Oh, what's going on up there? Yeah, that's fine. I'm not too bothered about that, to be honest. Now, I feel that it's probably going to involve the decider combinator or the constant combinator, like whatever these actually do. I'll be honest, my ability to do this is pretty slim, to be honest, but it's mostly fine. It's mostly fine. Or is it the constant combinator? Like, what do we actually want? Select a signal. Yeah, I've literally no idea how these work. So I'm gonna have to investigate that, obviously, in my spare time. I'll pick those up. I don't really want to do this. My rough idea was, right, and hear me out, because we're not going to talk about this for too much longer. I'd love some suggestions on how I can make it work, though. My idea was to separate all of these flasks, so all of the reds, all of the greens, and all of the blues, into little groups of 6, right? So in a group of 6, you would have 1 red, 1 green, and 1 blue. And then another 1 green, 1 red, and 1 blue. And then those 6 would be delivered down the line, and then they would go to where they need to go, right? Does that make sense? I think that does make sense. And then they would go down here, and they would fill up 2 science machines. I mean, obviously, the easier thing to do, which is what we might actually do, is we might just get rid of all of the... We might just get rid of this, move it back, and stick in a second belt. You know what, would that be easier? Would that be easier rather than, like, dicking around with all this nonsense? I think it probably would. Okay, executive decision just made. Let's get the deconstruction planner out. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that as well. And I think it's just a little bit simpler for everybody. I mean, there is definitely a way to do it. I just do not know, and I don't want to confuse folk. Like I really do not want to confuse anybody. So let's just stick in a second belt. And you know what? If we can eventually get it running with just one belt, then that would be the most amazing thing. I would really like that actually. It'd be really cool if we could do it with one belt. But you know, for now, we're just gonna have to put up with having two belts, which kind of sucks a little bit, but hey ho. Alrighty then. Let's place them all down like so. Oh, you fuck. Whatever. You know what? Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. I'm not bitter or anything. That's ridiculous. There we go. So apart from that little botched corner over there, it's mostly fine. We're still being attacked. Unfortunately, we are. Alright, let me collect a blueprint of this. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. You know what? Let's go and plonk down a little bit over here. Oh, a little bit of a bigger bit actually. Just so it doesn't look so unbalanced. Yeah, let's pretend. Let's pretend that that's intentional. Yeah, sure. You know, of course it was intentional. What are you talking about? Of course it was intentional. Just like this is intentional. 100% intentional. See that? Totally intentional. Is that even... That's not even balanced. Oh my god. This is getting beyond a joke. Oh shit. I keep on fucking it up. I can't balance it. I can't balance it. Okay. Is that good enough? I hope to hell that that is good enough. I really do. I've tried so hard to make that balanced. Alright. Let me guess. There is not enough labs available to us. Well, let's go and make a couple more labs, and yeah, we can be happy about that. But yeah, I think this is just easier, to be honest. I think this is just easier, but in the future, I am definitely wanting to make it so that it's only on one belt. Like, all of the resources are just on one belt. That is for certain. Excuse me? Excuse me? There we go. Beautiful. Doesn't really matter about the speed of the belt. I'm not too concerned by it. Not at all. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, now let's go and get the resources for some more labs, because they take a while to build, and we want to make sure that we can build them in decent time. Perfect. They don't take that long to build anyway. Well, they do, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, thank you. Beautiful. Alright. Fantastic. We still need to figure out where the second belt is going to come in, and I think here is the perfect place to do so. There we go. Let's pop down... Well, we can just pop down a temporary basic splitter for now. It doesn't really matter that much. And then under here. And there. That looks actually pretty nice. I'm actually kind of moderately impressed by myself there, if you don't mind me saying. I am pretty chuffed with that, to be honest. That's not what I wanted. I wanted that. And I want to stick all my labs in there. One object was destroyed. Do we have any walls? I mean, you know what? All we need to do, actually, is we need to build a passive provider chest. And then we head on over here. And we stick that passive provider chest down right there. And that means that all of the walls can be replaced from this specific chest. So if the robots ever need an extra wall to you know, place down wherever, they can totally do that. And that is really, really great for us. Alright, let's get some power over here. There we go. Works a charm. Absolute charm. Now let's get some long-handed inserters. Yes, please. That would be grand. I'm going to need a few more than that, I think. In fact, probably all of them. Okay. Is this even going to work? I don't even know if this is going to work. I mean, obviously it's going to work. We know it's going to work, but I don't know if it's going to work. You know what I mean? Like work. I mean work. Does that make sense? Pretty sure it doesn't make sense, but whatever. Yeah, we're going to need to power everything up. And this is hugely inconsistent. Like, I'm not placing them in any specific order or whatever. What the fuck? Get rid of that. Stick in that bad boy. Stick in that bad boy over there. Should work pretty good. If I've missed out any of the science labs, if I've just, like, gone past them, then meh. It doesn't really matter. And I'll come back to it. There's no specific rush to get this right. You know, the thing that I'm neglecting to say is that we really do not have the oil to sustain any sort of green, blue flask production even. Can't even say a gosh darn thing right. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to extend this and that, and extend this and that. Works beautifully. But yeah, basically we have 0 oil, so we can't make any large number of blue flasks, which is actually going to majorly hurt us. It really, really is. Also, I had a crafty plan a second ago. Let's get the normal landfill, if you wouldn't mind. And let me tell you, I don't mind. And we're gonna make a little peninsula, specifically for delivering blue flasks. You know what? I like that a lot. I really, really do. Wait for that to disappear. And then we come on up here. Da, 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 da. Wow. We needed that much belt. I did not think that we would need that much belt. That is a real shame. But it doesn't really matter. In the grand scheme of things, it's not very important at all. Alright, beautiful. Let's also fill this little patch of water in there. Because why not? Because we can, really. So yeah, that actually pretty much means that everything is going to be alright. Let's get some lights down here in a very inconsistent manner. There we go. And, you know, that actually means that we can start researching stuff. I mean, we're not going to be able to research very much stuff because we have nowhere near enough, you know, blue science packs. Just nowhere near enough to do anything of substance, really. But a personal roboport would be kind of cool. Logistics robot speed. We don't even have logistics robots, you know, as part of the deal yet. You know, a basic exoskeleton, whole bunch of stuff that we just do not have the flasks for, which sucks real hard. It really, really does. But you know what? We're working on it. We're working on it. We need to make sure that we get those batteries ASAP. Yeah. Want to try and make those batteries work. Because at the moment, that ain't really happening. We really, really, really need to fix our oil. And I think that that's probably what we're going to be focusing on over the next couple of episodes. Because, you know, let's face it, we're just not getting the oil that we used to. In fact, let me get on the oil train and I'll take you around and show you what's up. One empty barrel on here. Yeah, we're not getting very much oil at all. We're getting 0.1, 0.1, and 0.1 from all of those wells, which doesn't fill anybody with a huge amount of confidence, I don't think. But you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty freaking confident. Okay. Nice little train journey. Why not, eh? That was weird. It went around there when it could have just gone straight down. Yeah, so look at the length of time that it's actually taking to fill up a barrel. So we're literally, you know, transporting an entire train to fill up one barrel. We're on 0.1 for these guys over here too. My god, that is nothing. That is absolutely nothing. We need to start identifying oil locations pronto. And to be honest, I think that we've got to go for a big one up there. I really, really do. I really, really do. I think we need to tap into this whole oil field over here. It's not really a field, but this massive area. Also up there, that looks pretty good. But I'm thinking that that is going to be the next patch that we go to. And, you know, I think oil is just going to be one of those things that we just need to keep on constantly going back to. As much as it sort of sucks to say, it's, you know, that's the way of it. That's the fun of it. That's how it's supposed to be done. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying, man? You feel what I'm saying? Man or woman, you know, I'm you know, I don't care if anybody can watch my videos. It doesn't matter to me. You're male, female, whatever. Really does not matter. Alright, let's go up there. Let's take a couple of blueprints with us as well. Do blueprints require plastic? Blueprints require plastic. Do we have plastic on us? No, we don't have plastic on us because, of course, we've got advanced circuits on us. Of course. Of course. I was thinking, wait, what? Do we have like a massive stash of plastic that I just hadn't investigated? No. Turns out we don't. Oh, no, 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 don't crash. Don't crash. Thank goodness. So this is kind of like my favorite little train because it accelerates so quickly. Also, somebody gave me a really good suggestion, and they were like, "Oh, Potato, why don't you have like a train track that runs outside, like out of the perimeter, and you know that track will just kill off biters and whatnot?" And I thought that was a really good idea. Oh my goodness, I hate placing track diagonally. Oh my god, this sucks hardcore right now. Come on. I really hate the way this place is. I also do not want to go near that biter base when we don't have a tank. I would really love a tank, to be honest. But unfortunately, alas, we only have a car. And a car, whilst good, it's not the greatest. I'll be honest, it's not the greatest. But hey ho. Do we have any walls on us at the moment? No, we have 0 walls on us. We can make 10 gates, though. So I'm going to make 10 gates, and I'm going to try something here. Hopefully we don't get attacked in this little period. I'm going to try doing something really, really crafty. Okay. Alright. Shit. You know what I was saying about not getting attacked in that, you know, that little interim period? Yeah, I was really hoping that that wouldn't happen. Sort of why I said it, actually. How do we have the ability to make more gates now? I don't understand that. Whatever. Do we have no more walls? We have no more walls? Really? There we go. Place down that last one right there. But basically, what I was trying to do was I was trying to do like a drive-by sort of thing, right? Submachine gun in the vehicle. We just need to get some ammo for it. Let's go back to base, get some ammo. And then I'll show you what my grand master plan actually is. In fact, it's probably quicker to just take the train. We'll just take the train. Whatever. Please, 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 let nothing be in my way. No, that was a gross overshooting of where we actually wanted to go. I did actually. You know what? It's quicker to drive down there. Goodness gracious me. Taking a while to get where we want to go, isn't it? All right, let's go right here. Let's pop out just for a second. Let's pick up some ammunitions and let us drive back to the train, and then let us drive back to the other car. Wow, that was, you know, I just crashed it up. Just don't even care. The robots can repair anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all if we crash. It's all fine to me. Robots can repair it. That's my excuse. Go faster, train. Go faster. Go faster. Alright. Hop out. Put some ammo in the car. Alright, let's do a quick drive-by. Oh my goodness gracious me. So the reason that I created this area was so that I could just drive in, right? I could drive in and then the biters could just get themselves shot at. Which kind of works for me. Now, hopefully a robot comes and repairs my car. Oh, what is going on up there? One object was destroyed. What? Oh shit. I just damaged that power cable. That's probably a really important power cable, actually. Where was this robot destroyed? Where was this turret destroyed? I don't see it. Was it up here? It was along there, I think. Yeah, that's real dead. Kind of sucks, actually. We'll clearly have to beef up our defense very, very shortly indeed. Probably over the next couple of episodes. Because we're taking a real pounding from these guys. And, you know, that doesn't really fill me with a great amount of confidence. But, you know, certainly we're going to get our blueprint. We're going to get our blueprint of this area. And, you know, we're just going to build it into the distance. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Shit. Whew, that was a close one. Almost steered in the wrong direction there. I'm driving backwards at the moment. I hope you can see why I'm driving badly. But there you go anyway. Ladies and gents, that's the plan. That's the plan of action. That's what we're planning to do. And yeah, we're gonna find oil. We're gonna strike black gold. Hopefully you'll join me in the next episode. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, my name of course has been Old Potato, and I will see you next time. Bye.